It was such a beautiful day. There was no wind. The ocean was flat. There were no waves. It was so calm. I was out swimming. I was out swimming off the Lovers Point beach. I went about a mile and a half. And on the way back, just gliding through the water, looking at the seagrasses and the sea stars. I was about 150 yards from being done near the beach when just wham! Just this most, I don't even know exactly what happened, but it was just, well, it turns out I was bit ferociously by a shark right across my thighs and my abdomen, and it grabbed me and pulled me up and then dove me down in the water. And then, of course, it spit me out. I'm not a seal. It's looking for a seal. We're not their food. It spit me out. And it was looking at me right next to me. I thought it could bite me again, so I pushed it with my hand and I kicked at it with my foot and it left. I got myself back to the surface and started yelling for help. And that's when all my luck changed. Really unlucky that the shark bit me. They don't want people. Then I started yelling, and two people, Amy and Paul, on paddleboards were coming in. They veered over to me. One a nurse, one a policeman who had his cell phone with him and called 911 immediately. From the beach, Heath brought two surfboards, one for him and one for me. The three of them in the bloody water got me up onto the surfboard and pulled me into the beach. Heroes. How do you get in bloody water with maybe a shark circling beneath you to save a stranger? They're amazing. I got to the beach, and there were two ICU nurses and a doctor at the beach who took their own t-shirts and made tourniquets. I had tourniquets on my legs and arms within 5 minutes to stop the bleeding. Otherwise, I'd bleed to death. The ambulance was there because Paul had called them so early. They carried me to the ambulance. In 40 minutes after the 911 call, I had gotten the 28 miles to the Natividad Trauma Center. I remember lying in the ambulance, and the ambulance guy said, 2 minutes. We're 2 minutes out. In 2 minutes, everything's going to change. You're going to be met by 15 people who are going to prod you and poke you and ask you questions. This is the best place you can possibly be, the Natividad Trauma Center. Sure enough, they saved my life. In a 2-hour operation that used 28 units of blood. Thank you, blood donors. Without you, I don't make it. They saved me. 2 days later, they repaired my thighs so that one day I'll be able to walk again. There were 100 people at Natividad that worked with me, nurses and doctors and dietitians and physical therapists and the kitchen staff and the cleaning crew and so many people, uniformly, to a person, encouraging and kind. And I was in a tough spot, and they were so caring. And I'm going home now, but I want to thank Natividad and the Good Samaritans and the people on the beach and that lead-footed ambulance driver. Without all of you, I don't make it. And the blood donors, oh, thank you so much. I'm going home. I'm going to recover. I'm going to be okay. Thanks to you all.